Also, thanks for the goodest luck wafer link. Yeah, whenever one of those first three has, like, or is, like, not particularly sensitive to Link and Epona, it, kind of be a little difficult to get them to go in the right direction. The goat locations are always the same, yeah. The thing that's random is how sensitive each goat is. So, like, sometimes, the goats, or, like, sometimes an individual goat will be, like, very sensitive to Link and Epona and will, like, run away immediately if you get anywhere close. But sometimes they're, like, basically not sensitive at all, and, like, you can approach them and they'll just kind of, like, slowly turn to one side. Unless you whoop them, in which case they'll actually start running. Also, thanks for the good luck Radiant Snowfall. Oh yeah, the RNG is deterministic, so if you do things the exact same way every single time with the exact same seed, you'll always get the same RNG. Or the exact same starting seed, I should say. Also, congratulations, Matt. You are definitely first. In every video game ever, or just some games? Pretty much all older games will have some kind of deterministic RNG, I'm pretty sure. Newer games, I'm not really sure about. Like, if every RNG call in newer games is, like, determined by what time it is, right, then obviously that's not going to be the same, but if the RNG is implemented, like it is in these games where, like, it's essentially a sequence that's the same every time, but you start in a random part of the sequence depending on what your starting seed is, then it's deterministic depending on what the starting seed is. But I don't know if that's still being used in newer games or not. Well, where you are... So usually for... Like, for actually seeding the RNG when the game boots up, the game will use the system time to determine that. But... Like, I know that for Wind Waker specifically, the RNG is just seeded to the exact same value each time. Like, Wind Waker, you always start with the same seed. Do I like Reese's? I mean, yeah, generally peanut butter and chocolate are good together, I think. Though. Ah, yes, Beast got a 323.59 yesterday. I think it was. One slap. Two slap. And unfortunate. I tried the new Reese's and Oreo collabs. I can't say that I have, no. Considering that I do my shopping at, or my grocery shopping specifically at Trader Joe's, which doesn't really carry those kinds of brands. Also, thanks for the good luck, Piantissimo. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should also clarify that, like, RNG is not, like, directly determined by inputs, right? Like, your inputs are not being used to determine what the RNG values are by the game. It's just coincidence that due to RNG being deterministic, right, if you give the game the exact same inputs with the same seed every time, then all of the RNG calls are going to happen in the same order again. You know, then every enemy or, you know, thing that requires an RNG call is all gonna call the RNG in the same order again. If that makes sense. Well, the seed is usually determined by getting the system time when, like, at least in, you know, the case of most games on a console, like, the system time when the game boots up. Right, because the time is always going to be something that's different. That's why, like, for, at least I'm pretty sure for, like some Pokemon games, part of the strategy for setting up the run is to set the system to a specific time so that you can start the Pokemon game at a specific time to get a specific RNG seed. Oh, come on. I'd like to grab onto the chain. Twilight Princess I don't know about specifically, but I would assume it's system time. The only one that I know about, like, very specifically is Wind Waker. because it was discovered that Wind Waker does actually not use system time. Wind Waker actually just manually or hard codes the RNG seed to be, I think, like the number 100. Every time that the game is booted up. Which, like, was useful knowledge for the Sploosh Kaboom tool. Also, thanks for the good luck blues. Will I ever do runs of Wind Waker 8? Probably, but I don't know when. Since I want to stay focused on Twilight Princess for the time being. How's my day so far? I spent a lot of the time before stream just practicing Twilight Princess, so hopefully that pays off. Specifically practiced Poe Gate Skip, EMS, King Bulblin, and Pillar Clip. Did I sleep good? I mean, I definitely didn't get enough sleep, unfortunately. My body decided that it was not going to be tired between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m. Despite me just laying in bed trying to go to sleep. Also, thanks for the good luck light arrow. Come on, Hugo. Your baby decided to be up between 3 and 5 a.m. Yeah, I hear that babies do that sometimes. So thanks for the good luck link hunt. I do indeed want you to climb the lead pole. So, hello, Joshy. Thank you for the best of luck. Hope that you are doing well today. Oh, really? Dang. Early on that. Add Shadow Beast. Add me for not going around the Shadow Beast. Another second try, EMS. Means we're basically not saving time here. rupees. I don't know where all those rupees came from, but sure. Yeah, so only saving about 4 seconds. Well, I mean, generally, when I guess, like, how I think about how well the run is doing or going, I usually think about how my segments have gone compared to, like, what my best individual segments are. Right, so, like, even though I didn't lose time compared to my PB, right, I still lost, like, 25 seconds over what my best has gotten here. So, that's not great. And most of that is because we got, or like we failed EMS once, because I didn't move around the Shadow Beast enough before releasing B. Yeah, essentially, I tend to judge my runs more so on how much time I've lost to my sum of best, instead of, like, where I actually am compared to what my current PB is, right? Because, like, at this point in the run, we've lost 52 seconds to my sum of best, which is kind of meh. Because almost about half of that was just from missing EMS once. But unfortunately, losing about 2 seconds to my sum of best per 1 minute of gameplay seems to be, like, where I usually am. At least with regards to Twilight Princess, so... It's not surprising, but, that's how much time we've lost to my best so far. Also, hello, haha. Temple of Time, the only reason to beat Faron Twilight? I don't think so. I mean, like... I think as long as you beat Snow Peak, you could access Temple of Time, even if Faron Twilight was not completed. Although, I think the reasons we beat Faron Twilight in this route are because then we can get the Golden Wolf before entering Forest Temple, so we don't have to go howl at a Howling Stone anywhere for a Golden Wolf. It also gives us the ability to do Russell text displacement. After we beat Snow Peak, which we would not be able to do if the Twilight wasn't beaten. And it conveniently sets us up for a file that we can do Bite to Kakariko here with right after we beat Faron Twilight. So I think those are the three main reasons. There might be something that I'm forgetting. I'm pretty sure it is possible to do all dungeons without Faron Twilight, yeah. It just wouldn't be faster to skip Faron Twilight. Or to skip completing Faron Twilight. But, like, the Russell text displacement, like, isn't needed for, like, any percent, right? Because the text displacement we use in this category is for getting into Goron Mines. Nice. Why are we so far ahead of them? Wow, that was weird. Also, morning, Brandino. Thanks for the good luck. Is spin attack, like, really powerful in this game? It can be depending on what enemy you're fighting. Like, it's really powerful when you're fighting King Bulblin 3 and 4, because it'll hit 3 times per spin attack. But for most enemies, it just does, like, double the attack power of a regular slash. Any percent doesn't do... Oh, so there is actually an any percent route that does bite to get to Kakariko, but it is slower. Than not using bite, because any percent has to get map warping in Kakariko Gorge, which all dungeons doesn't have to do. Because all dungeons beats Temple of Time, which allows us to skip getting map warping. But any percent does not beat Temple of Time, so it can't do that. So it has to use map warping to warp the cannon to City in the Sky, which all dungeons does not have to do if you set it up like we're setting it up right now. But I believe the bite route to get to Kakariko for any percent is like 40 seconds slower or something like that. So, like, it's kind of comparable, but it is slower. Yeah, that would also, I don't actually know, what exactly the bite route entails. I guess I wouldn't think that the bite route for any percent would complete Faron Twilight, since you can already have, file for doing bite by just save warping after bow. I'll say yes, Gigablo, that's correct. Well, okay, either beat Temple of Time or do... what is it, like 120 frame perfect inputs in a row? Because in theory you can do, it's not in theory, like, in fact, you can skip map warping if you do universal map delay for, like, 4 seconds. Delay the map coming up until you get to the cannon, but, good luck doing that. Also, thanks for the good luck face, Scarlet. You used to tell your dog, no bite. Oh, yeah, sometimes, probably don't want your dog to bite certain things. Yeah, it's unfortunate that there's no way to make the universal map delay only, like, 2 inputs, right? Like it is for map glitch to get to Snow Peak. Oh my god, what is happening? Okay, well, that was really slow. Shadow Beasts were in, like, the worst possible positions. I don't know if we're even making this cycle now. Oh, okay, we still made it. It's the dash cancel now. Your cat seems interested in going out into the thunderstorm. Yeah, I probably don't want your cat doing that either. It does indeed take 40 minutes to enter a dungeon, but... I mean, we do front load the Twilights, so that kind of makes sense. And EMS, yeah. Well, I mean... even if we didn't do... and Iron Boots, yeah. But I mean, even if we didn't do EMS, I don't think that would save a whole lot of time. Since then we'd have to run through, like, the mist area and stuff afterwards anyway. Like, the detour of doing EMS pretty quickly saves back all of the time that it takes to do EMS. Also, thank you very much, Octopus Garden, for the 15 bits. And for the best wishes and the good luck. Nice bonk. I'm doing pretty good. Going to maybe get a Twilight Princess All Dungeons PB for once. They're going on a steam train tomorrow. Nice. I hope it's fun. We might be able to do this. Go for it. Alright. Neat. 1, 2. Okay. RNG from Oop. Wind Waker, do I think there are 20-ish identical beetles or one beetle that follows you around everywhere? I believe the implication is that it's all the same beetle. And that beetle does not have, or that there is not like a family of 20 beetles sailing around the Great Sea. I'm pretty sure Beetle's Shop is just one map, yeah. Just with, like, different states depending on where you enter it from. Is the beetle that wears armor and sells the bottle and heart piece a different beetle? I mean, I don't think so. Like, I think the joke is supposed to be that that is still just Beetle. He's just wearing armor for some reason. And has a slightly different ship. Beetle is in Breath of the Wild. I do also remember buying up his entire stock of arrows. I mean, Beetle's in Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild. I'm pretty sure he's in Tears of the Kingdom, but I can't specifically remember. I don't know why he wouldn't be. Built in the intro cutscene. Oh, right. I must have missed that. Maybe dehydrated Ganon fell on him or something. Ah, yes, he is in Twilight Princess, just no one has found him yet. Interestingly, the Wind Waker item models are actually still in this game. They're just unused, and I guess they just never took them out for some reason. But, like, if you look in the game files, you will find, like, the Wind Waker bombs model, the Wind Waker boomerang model, the Wind Waker hookshot model, and stuff like that. Oh, well, yeah, like, when... Like, usually development of whatever the next Zelda game is uses the previous Zelda game as a base to start with. Actually, I don't know if that's how it works for, like, whatever the next Zelda game will be, but that's definitely how it worked for Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword. Ooh, hearts. Also, thanks for the good luck ace. Get out of here. Come on, gate. For the next Zelda to keep with the Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom style. I mean, if you're talking about art style, I mean, I wouldn't really mind, but I would hope that they do something new with the art style, like they've generally done for most new 3D Zelda games. I think they'll ever go as dark as TP again. I don't know, maybe. I cannot predict the future, so I don't know. think the ability to predict the future would be beneficial for speedrunning. Probably, yeah. I mean, it sounds like it would be beneficial for a lot of things. I don't know where that tech type went, but... Also, thanks for the good luck, Heimlich. If you look into the future and see that you'll never PB. Like, ow. Well... That was... the wrong equip. I definitely should have aimed the boomerang higher there. Not too surprising that we're losing time here. Not very much. What if instead of being able to predict the future, you could predict the past? Oh. Well then, I'm sure, scientists would love to know how the universe started if you could predict the past. Or I guess have confirmation of how the universe started, since... Are only ever going to just be theories for the most part. Oh, no. No, dude, really? How the heck did this happen? I'm so confused. Oh, that stinks. And we're not going to save time on this save. Because of stupid reasons. We lost 20 seconds for.
What is your name, Kate? Feel confusing? Your name
Ow.
What's your name?
I don't know, we got both text skips at least, I suppose.
You need a...
Oh, we saved 5 seconds. We've saved much more. Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, if someone's track record is good enough for predicting things, you would probably just start believing them unconditionally. Like, well, the last 100 things this person predicted turned out to happen, and they were never wrong, so... It's true, my prediction that I wouldn't save time was actually incorrect. mean, if the sun didn't rise tomorrow, I feel like we would have some pretty big problems and unprecedented times on our hands in the system, like the history of our solar system if the sun didn't rise. Surprised that collected the tier. Come on. Slightly slower because the bug landed in the water. missed that bug. Getting those bugs tiers is pretty instant, yeah. Come on. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to, like, kill the bug and then not collect the tier in, Sora's River there. We made it to the good part of the run. Yeah, Twilight section's not the most exciting part of the run. Now all the Twilight sections are done. Yeah, pretty much everything that's left is just dungeons. I guess you have Midna's Desperate Hour, also, which is not a dungeon. It's just a sequence you have to do. I actually did not watch the direct yesterday. I kind of just got the highlights afterwards. I wasn't awake when it happened. Wait. Fourth try, not great. Unfortunately. That's right, they have the new Virtual Boy headset. That's kind of funny. For $99.99. Really? Oh, come on. Get up there. Felt like they stretched 25 minutes of stuff to over an hour. I mean, yeah, like... I was mostly just concerned with, like, what release dates of things were gonna be. Like, specifically what the release date of Prime 4 was. We now know of December 4th. I think that's what it was. Really? Cool. Love losing time to that. No, the bite in the howling area was just an accident. Unfortunately, we are definitely losing time on ball and chain now. Probably at least, like, 20 seconds minimum. Even if the actual dungeon part of Snow Peak goes well. Yeah, the only part that's, like, a little scary about the blind snowboarding is, like, the part over the fin section, because you have to make sure that you're going in the right direction in the right spot. Thankfully, you can kind of just look at the background mountains, which are still visible in the fog, to make sure you're going in the right direction. But other than that, yeah, it's not too bad. Really? There you go. Kind of surprised that first one didn't work. I thought the way the arm moved it was going to be correct. So thanks for the good luck, Coolius. Unfortunate mistakes. Need to play casually soon. You've only read the manga. I've heard that the manga is good. I think it's actually the only Zelda manga that I haven't read, because I read at least all the ones that were out at the time when I was like a teenager. I don't know if there are any newer ones aside from Twilight Princess that I haven't read. Actually, a blue rupee would be useful here. Maybe I should have gotten that blue rupee. Actually, I could just get the blue rupee in Arbiters. I guess it's not a huge deal, but... I will have to get at least one red rupee above fire. We're gonna have 75 rupees after selling the bombs. Really? Really? Little slow there, but... I guess I didn't get hit at least. Let's move around. And the TV box set. How many volumes of the Twilight Princess manga? Pretty sure the longest one of any of the ones that I read was just Ocarina of Time that had 2. There are 11. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like... that's quite a lot more. Look into eyes of Yeto. Their true beauty. Who need mirror? Nice. Okay. But I don't know, maybe I should try to skip that hard container. Like, I feel like it kind of makes more sense to get the Goron Mines hard container because it's closer. It takes less time to get. If I'm gonna get an extra hard container like this. I mean, I don't need the extra second to, like, PB, but it's definitely much harder to quickly get the Snow Peak hard container than it is to quickly get the, Goron Mines hard container. I guess it might also just depend on what my health is after that. Ah, yeah, all the stuff that we're doing here is stuff that we've done in previous runs. Actually, I guess technically the way that I worked away from Russell after getting text displacement was not how I normally do it, but... that's the only difference, like, this entire run so far compared to the strats that I was previously doing. Oh! What? What did we do wrong? I'm confused. Ah, okay, well, I should have waited there. Well, this stinks. Didn't fail that time. Not sure what exactly happened, but... Sucks that cascaded into losing like a minute. Especially when the actual difficult part of the segment went perfectly fine. Just doing the frame-perfect roll past the Goron. Also, yesterday I learned that you can actually influence the direction that Link throws Dangoro. Which I didn't know. I thought that Link always just swung him around to the right, but if you hold left, he'll swing him around to the left. Which is useful in that situation where we want to swing him around to the left and make him go into the lava. Jumping gaps faster than roll speed. No, jump speed is definitely not faster than roll speed. Unless you're like Wolf Link in some situations, but we're not Wolf Link right now, of course. Hello. Really? Well, when you grab Ganon with Midna's hand, the game kind of prompts you to hold a direction, so it makes sense that the game would follow your direction in that sense, or in that situation. Ah, nice. So thank you very much, E2 Silly, for the Prime subscription. Nice. Thank you very much, Guintarin, for the 19 months of Prime. Thank you both for the continued support. That was gonna miss. Do appreciate these subscriptions from both of you. I'm glad you both enjoy the content. Even though I'm not going to save time on this segment.
Take. Think. Do it feel wrong? Do you?
Ugh. Okay, we only have a heart and a half. I think that's fine. Morpheal eats us, that'll only be one heart.
Oh. Hi.
Yeah, in this situation, the Goron Mine's hard container would have been better, but... But we ended up losing 2 hearts. Because we voided out twice going for Kitty Climb. Somehow. Well, I don't know what happened the first time, but the second time we just fell in lava. Also, thanks for the good luck, GDQ sec. Come on. Protect your eyeball. I mean, I think the void out might have meant that, like, I wasn't all the way in the corner when I did the slash, but who knows? Something was wrong. Oh, right. I forgot we take damage from the bomb there. Alright, well, I have to be careful to not get eaten now. This might end up being a little bit awkward. Okay, I think we should be fine. Where did that go? Up enough. Oh, that's not good. Alright, well, that kind of sucks, but at least we survived, I guess. Kind of got unlucky there with Morpheal, like, really going up while we did the second hit, and it didn't really give us a good angle to get the third hit, or to claw shot back on so we could actually get the third hit. So, kinda just unlucky Morpheal. Is today the day we get PGS quickly in a run? I don't know. We'll have to wait for like 12 minutes until we get there to find out. This certainly isn't the day that we get good Morpheal. Also, good afternoon, Run. Ah, yes. We should just find Poe Gate Skip so that we can skip having to do Poe Gate Skip. So much RNG involved with that, you have not yet seen a runner that saves a lot of time with it. Ah, well, Beast has certainly been saving a lot of time with it. I mean, I've definitely had, like, times where the RNG has been good, but I ended up failing the trick for some other reason. I did think how it was funny earlier today off-stream when I began practicing the trick, I immediately encountered 2 fail cases that I'd never seen before. Was confused as to how they'd happened. Hopefully they don't happen in this run. I don't know what caused them. One of the failed cases was, like, I reached the end of the seam and then transformed from Wolf Link into Human Link, and the transformation from Wolf Link into Human Link clipped me back in bounds again. So I guess my angle must have been off, but I'd be surprised if my angle was off, but I made it to the end of the seam before something happened. Or maybe I'd moved the control stick in a direction slightly before transforming or something. The second one was falling out of bounds while, like, walking across the sand as Wolf Link, like, right at the start of walking across the sand, which I think that one was probably just, like, the camera not being completely centered behind Wolf Link before I started moving. Oh, really? Darn it. Oh, that's a dumb mistake. Ugh. You remember waking up and going, oh, it needs Shield Bash. Well, we still need Shield Bash if we want to do it in HD, basically. Granted, HD actually has a shield at that point, like a real shield, so getting Shield Bash takes less time than what Poe Gate Skip would save. So it is actually worth it for HD to get Shield Bash, but I still haven't figured out a great setup for being able to get the angle straight along the cardinal direction in HD, unfortunately. Back in Time does not give you a real shield. No. So I'm not entirely sure how turnarounds work Glubbers in HD, because on emulator, I can get the same turnaround behavior. Like, that happens on GameCube, and I assume on Wii. But for some reason on actual console, when using the gamepad, or when using the Pro Controller, I don't get that behavior. And even when using an input viewer, and, like, making sure that I'm just going perfectly straight up or perfectly straight down slightly, the angle that Link turns to is just not consistent for some reason. Unless the input viewer is just wrong, but I would be kind of surprised if the input viewer was just wrong.
Z is beautiful. You need one fuel.
Also, thanks for the good luck, Timothy. Also, thank you very much, Stamacha, for gifting Glovers a tier 1 sub. Sure, he appreciates it. Nice camera. I also have to remember to get the blue rupee in Arbiters Grounds. And thanks for the good luck as well, no world records. What's my favorite split? Maybe ball and chain? I like doing Snow Peak. Even though I didn't do Snow Peak very well in this run. Still enjoy doing Snow Peak. Get on the thing. There we go. No! I'm sad.
Cupid +1.
Oh.
Keep going.
God, I need to stop going ever so slightly too far left. Been having a lot of trouble with Boltman Camp lately. Yeah, this just kind of stinks. We're losing like 30 seconds. Well, just getting the key, I think, is like 7 or 8 seconds slower or something, but it's only recently that I've been having trouble with the sequence of getting on the tent. I guess we're also going to lose some time to falling down in the tower, or missing the first jump in the tower, so that was also part of the time loss. Oh, really? Nice. I definitely wanted to bonk there. Now first try skip. Well, we can hope. Not great bubble RNG here at the start. I guess that wasn't too terrible, all things considered. Really? Did I really not wait until Link was stopped there? There you go. And it's definitely not. And I mistimed the D-pad input. Bubble actually getting back into place. Wait, that was too much. Well, that's the fastest I've done it yet. I suppose. Still lost, like, over 3 minutes to an optional one. Really? What? I'm confused. why that first attempt didn't work. No, doing Poe Gate Skip again would not be faster for Tess. Because it takes more... I think the time that you save for doing a save warp instead of going through the spinner room is like 16 seconds in a task scenario, and it takes significantly longer than 16 seconds to do the Poe Gate Skip, even if you weren't, like, buffering everything. Come on. Wow, we actually exited Arbiters Grounds ahead. Amazing.
What just like you go.
True, we could be 3 seconds ahead entering Temple of Time. Technically a bit more, because I can improve that best by a couple seconds, but...
They're coming.
Yeah, we can lose time if we go out of bounds to snipe Skull Kid. Still sad that the spot I realized we could snipe out of bounds Skull Kid from is just barely not possible to get to. At least realistically. It would probably save, like, 40 seconds or something if that LJA was realistic, and it would just be cool and funny. Yeah, I mean, a Jump Strike LJA doesn't have as much speed, but it gets more initial height than a regular LJA does. Which makes a difference in that case. Nice. Yeah, Moonboot's LJA didn't go far enough, unfortunately. Like, the gap is too far for the height gain from Moonboot's LJA to matter. Also, why is Skill Kit over here? Because, like, Moonboot's LJA has significantly hindered speed, whereas Jump Strike LJA only has, like, slightly hindered speed. Also, thanks for the good luck, Chris. Yeah, for practicing really any trick, I can just use the Twilight Princess practice ROM. This was more hard. Okay. Broke at the target lock there. Well, I guess we're collecting Uku. I would prefer to not have that happen, because that makes the equip slightly more awkward now, but... oh well. For example. And she really just goes to the top left of the item wheel, huh? Ow, really? There are many BK skips in this run. There is precisely one BK skip. As there's only one boss key that's possible to skip, since, oh... Since the loading for the boss doors is pretty much hard tied to actually opening up the door. Like, getting behind the door and touching the, like, collision that's behind it doesn't load, doesn't trigger loading into the boss room. Except for Lake Bed Temple, where the loading zone is separate from the boss door. That was an okay climb. Up Temple of Time. Just about matching my PB. Get a bit of a hype boost if we bomb boost at the end of the Moon Boots LJA. And you're welcome to try. I'm not convinced that a bomb boost would actually work, because I wasn't able to figure out how to, Hold on a second, make you trick first. Nice. That was weird. But I couldn't figure out a way to make the bomb explode on the right side of Link. I could only ever get the bomb to explode on the left side of Link, just due to, like, how the geometry works in that specific area. I think it also has to do with the fact that, like, to get the LJA to work, you basically have to, like, the boomerang basically has to be over the spot that we want the LJA to, right? Like, you can't, like, you can't really have the boomerang be anywhere else because there's nowhere behind, where we want to LJA to that would work as a spot for that. Oh, hello. Please be this one. This would be great. Excellent. Well, I mean, the Moon Boots LJA is, as far as I can tell, is still going as far as it can, because, like, the boomerang is over the spot that we would normally get a full-speed regular LJA. Unless Moon Boots LJAs work differently, but I wouldn't assume they do in that regard. But yeah, I don't think a void LJA in the correct direction is going to happen there. Unfortunately. Unless maybe we use boomerang target storage, but... I'm mostly just sad because I feel like when it comes to Grove 2, the only things that ever work are the really stupid things. There's nothing convenient about Grove 2. But it's so close to being convenient. Like, there's also standable ground that's higher up from where we do the LJA, but it's a slippery slope, so we can't stand on it. But it would absolutely give the height necessary for that LJA to just be a regular LJA. Also, I have to remember to get the red rupee from the fire. And it's like, I'm also sad that there isn't, like, some stupid trick shot we can do with a regular arrow to just, like, have it arc over and hit Skull Kid out of bounds, because it just travels too far. Because you can't shoot up at enough of an angle so that it doesn't travel too far. That would have been funny. I would have loved to see that. I guess bomb arrows do have the correct arc, but they explode too early, unfortunately. Surprised I didn't jump attack quickly enough there. I don't play on French because I don't have French. Because you need, I would need the PAL version to, have the exploit where we don't need the 300 rupees. I think French saves time in all dungeons. I know it definitely saves time in any percent now. I would imagine all dungeons is the same. But it only saves, like, 1 or 2 seconds, I think, because... Like, sure, you don't have to collect any rupees to fix the cannon, but you also then have to run all the way back to fire to actually repair the cannon, so you lose that time. Or you lose most of that time back just doing that. French skips the 300 rupees because there's an error in the text sequence when talking to fire if you've already, like, if you show him the cannon the first time and then don't pay him on French, or if you fail to pay him, you can then go back to him, and if you ask him to fix the cannon, he'll just do it regardless of how many rupees you have. Nice. A little slow lining that up, but better to be safe than sorry. Is the rest of the run identical to any percent? I think so. These arrows. Actually, no, because we have bow. It's like we can use bow on the Ganon fight and stuff. There is a bomb arrow strategy at the end of City in the Sky that we can do, which I'm not going to do because I basically never succeed at it in practice. That saves about 6 seconds if you do it well. It costs a lot of time if you miss it, so don't think it's worth going for me. But we can also use some bomb arrows in Hyrule Castle if we have bombs left over. But I think that's the only difference for the rest of the run. Why can't I stream at a normal time for you? I mean, this is the same time that I've always streamed at, Crystal. Not my fault you changed your time zone. Oh, darn it. I wanted to keep my sword out. Put it away there. So thanks for the good luck, Slidgen. The run has not been behind PB at the moment, which is nice. Come on. Really? Well, that's dumb. Once again, can't time 3 frames there for some reason. Is that setup? That is the C-up setup. Or you can use angle buffering with C up and pressing, with holding C up and pressing A to move a consistent vertical Y angle. That just so happens to work for getting the very specific angle you need for that trick. Little slow there because I had to soar, but oh well. Worried the second pair of targets there was a little too far to the right. But thankfully it was fine. So this is where the bomb arrow strat would be if I was going to go for it. But I am not going to go. Equip the iron boots, please. Yeah. Getting the... Or like trying to hit where the iron boots are in the item wheel there is really awkward at this point. Thankfully, we don't have to equip them after this, so we don't have to deal with it again. I mean, yeah, there is a dedicated chatbot section in the list now. Forgot about that. Demote Jimbot. I don't think Jimbot would mind being in the boss section. Oh, it's only for Twitch recognized bots. Oh yeah, I guess that actually makes sense. If the streamers could just give anyone the bot role, that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Or it could be used irresponsibly, I guess. You want me to bless your costume gacha poll so that you can get something good? Alright, you officially have Bo's blessing for the costume gacha poll. Good luck. You put in so many hours into anime horse girls, it's honestly a bit wild. Yeah, I've seen some people playing the anime horse girl mobile game. I don't really know much about it other than it's an anime horse girl game, but I know it's definitely got some people hooked. Your polls were bad. Oh, I'm sorry. You can feel free to throw Bo into the pit of eternal fire.
Mark what you need. And you need.
When are we getting my sponsored stream with it? I don't think we're gonna do a sponsored stream featuring anime horse girl game, unfortunately. True, it is time for the most boring dungeon of the run. The YouTube Premium user, you can now finally watch my speedruns at 4 times speed. Yeah, oh, nice. You can speedrun the speedruns. Ah, nice. I love bonking on the smallest possible wall there is as whiffling. Oh, come on. Place makes you think of Breath of the Wild shrines, which says a lot. I mean, yeah, the blue line aesthetic is similar, but I feel like that's kind of where the similarities end. But maybe that's just me. I feel like it is weird to have 4 times video speed as a premium feature, but I guess that means maybe they have to serve the video chunks faster or something like that. Oh yeah, there probably is an inspect element trick you can do to just do that. Or some browser extension that can also do that. Red says, boo to me doing all dungeon speedruns. And Red is allowed to be wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. Says he wants me to do no save and quit. Well, then he should have watched me when I played TPHD. That he did sometimes. Oh, then there you go. That'll be all the no save and quit that he needs. Hopefully Stupid Room is not extremely stupid today. Okay. Hooray, Stupid Room was not stupid. It's just room. Up. I am out of here. Well, that sucked. I don't think we're saving time here now, unfortunately. All because I pressed B too early. Thought I was gonna tell Trist to run no save and quit instead. I mean, I guess that's also an option. But I don't know if Trez really wants to do that. To push him to run. I don't think it's really my duty to push Trez to speedrun Twilight Princess no save and quit. I think that's a decision he has to make on his own. Nice. Good Shadow Beast. Wow, we still saved 2 seconds, despite losing like 20 in one of those rooms. Although I know that my best on Sauls can be better. It definitely would have been a best if I had just attacked that one Zant head correctly. Oh well. Really? I am surprised that missed. Oh, that stings. Now we're gonna lose time here. No. To get through the second half of the palace, we need either a Sol or we need the light sword. And unfortunately, the door that links between the first and second half of Palace does not let you open it if you have a Sol in your hand. For some reason. So, I feel like I guess, like, the answer to at least being able to skip some of Palace of Twilight wouldn't be to try and find, like, a complete Sol skip, but would probably be something more in the realm of, like, duplicating a Sol somehow. But you could skip one of the sides of the first part. Yeah, if you could open the door with the first Sol, then you could skip getting the second one. Really? Oh, this is stupid. Return to the pond. Welcome back to the pond. So thanks for the good luck, Cat Cantaloupe. didn't get any health. Which thankfully isn't too important because we already have a bunch of health, but... Can't believe they didn't drop anything. So thanks for the good luck, Cicada. Thanks for the good luck as well, Keanu. And not the best RNG on that phase. Well, that was silly. We did a side hop instead of a jump attack. Good lag. Zant, or like past a... How do I say this? The head that Zant selects to be in isn't random. It's whatever one is furthest away from you, and the game makes the decision to spawn Zant in one of the heads. We make sure to specifically be furthest away from whichever one is across from us, which is just how that works, and then swim forward at the right time. Yeah, not surprising that we're losing time here, considering what happened with the orbs. Not a great palace, I guess, since had mistakes in both the first and the second half that cost us like at least 20 seconds.
Good night.
Have I ever forgotten to get ending blow? I think I did once, like when I first learned Twilight Princess, but that's not something that really happens in all dungeons. Because in all dungeons we don't go out of our way, or we don't have to go out of our way to get the ending blow, because it's just on the path to Forest Temple, so it's never happened to me in all dungeons, but it's definitely possible that it'll happen in any percent again for me. So thanks for the good luck aircraft. And thanks for the good luck as well, Toasty. Yeah, I mean, even if we managed to be a minute ahead finishing Hyrule Castle, we could still just lose the run to Bad Puppet Zelda R&D. Get ready for the 15 cycle. Oh boy. Oh, come on, really? Hello? What's happening? Oh, I did not want to quick spin. Alright, well, that's bad. Really? That was also stupid. Oh, I pulled out sword here. We didn't use the sword. Yeah, the Atom clip. It's an interesting clip. So, hello, Jade. Thank you for the good luck. I'm surprised we didn't lose more time here, but I guess that just means there's more potential for a best. No, I don't do the bomb arrow in the fan strat. I, like, rarely ever get it in practice, so it's not worth it for me to try to do in runs. Well, we're starting off strong with a quick energy ball. Oh, now we're doing a really slow triangle attack. Okay, fast energy ball. Still on pace for 7 cycles. Number 5. Number 6. Okay, 7 cycles, but kind of a slow 7 cycles, honestly. I'm pretty sure that lost time over my PB. Ow, he tried to turn. On the wrong side. So thank you very much, Audio Killers, for the 83 months of Prime. That's a lot of months of Prime. So thanks for the good luck and continued support. What will hopefully be a new PV for me. this direction. Okay, well, that was weird, but... looks like we're losing... 12 seconds, I think? I don't know, I didn't pay attention to... the exact time was when I landed that quick spin. Which unfortunately means we are not going to get 333.33.33. So this would have been funny. We will get 333.42.67. I can't believe we did it. We actually PB'd again. True, with Poe Gate Skip. Thank you guys all for the GGs. Thank you, Joshi, for the 100 bits. Well, at least now we're not 10 minutes behind the record anymore. Or over 10 minutes behind the record anymore. Also, thanks for the 100 bits as well, Heimlich. And the 25 bits, GDQSec. Because, yeah, this run was, interesting. The beginning was mostly even with my PB. Elden, Twilight, Boomerang, and Forest Temple were actually all pretty good. Claw Shot was okay. Linearu Vessel was kind of meh. Linearu Twilight was about even with my PB. Ball and Chain we lost a lot of time on, because... just a bunch of different things happened that made us lose time. The rest of Snow Peak was okay. Bow, we lost time on... Somehow we voided out during Kitty Climb, and I'm not really sure why. When I slashed into the railing, I guess my positioning or angle was just wrong, so... That cost us a lot of time, because then I voided out again trying to get back there. Lakebed wasn't great because Morpheal was just Morpheal, and I didn't get a quick regrab for the third stabby stab that had to go back down and use another water bomb to go back up. Enter Arbiters was also bad, because I fell down in the tower and also failed at Boblin Camp once, so... We were 1 minute and 40 seconds behind PB entering Arbiters. And then we did get Poe Gate Skip, but we got it, like, after wasting 3 minutes to failing it once. So that wasn't too great. Arbiters Grounds, we were expected to lose about 30 seconds, so that's fine. Enter Temple of Time was fine. Dominion Rod was fine. Second half of Temple of Time was fine. City overall was pretty good. I didn't void out doing the Tile Worm LJA for once. But then Palace of Twilight and Hyrule Castle were pretty blech. I can still save, like, or I could have been, like, 40 seconds faster in Palace, and at least, like, 30 seconds faster in Hyrule Castle. So, carried by Poe Gate Skip. Hooray. Oh yeah, I definitely think we can get sub 330. My previous PB was on July 31st, so it's been a while. No, Poe Gate Skip is still RNG. I mean, honestly, the RNG isn't, like, the bad part for me. The thing that I struggle with is being consistent at doing the ending blow moon boots. Like, right now, my consistency with timing the ending blow moon boots is only, like, 15% or something. Or, sorry, not 15, more like 50% or something. Well, yeah, I don't think the A button saying finish should be a problem anymore. Because I actually started looking at where the bubble is. And the reason that the A button would say attack instead of finish is if the bubble was too far away. But if the bubble's in the corner, it should always say finish. But yeah. So, still have, like, 3 minutes we can save on Spinner. Probably a little bit more than that, honestly, because I also failed, I failed doing the step clip twice for some reason. On my way to Death Sword. But, glad we at least got a PB again. Yeah, if we compare to best segments, lost a minute by 30, or lost a minute by the 30-minute mark, lost 2 minutes by the hour mark. Lost almost 4 minutes by the 1 minute 40 mark. 5 minutes by the 2 hour mark. Oh boy, 5 minutes to best by the 2 hour mark. But then, like, once we finished Arbiters Grounds, we were playing somewhat steadily with some of best. Except for Hyrule Castle and Palace of Twilight, which weren't as good. Anyway. Oh yeah, like, if we just have, like, a good spinner segment. I don't know if this would have been a 329 with, like, a good spinner segment, but it would have been close. With just a good spinner segment, yeah. Anyway. That's gonna be it from me for today, so... thank you guys all very much for watching. Tomorrow we will be doing my next Wind Waker randomizer match against Jasnix, so that should be fun. We're gonna do all 3 games, if it goes to 3 games. So Monday we will do more All Dungeons attempts, and maybe not waste 3 minutes on Spinner, so that is the plan. So yeah, with that, I will see you guys all later. Goodbye.